Really, Shadow? Is it that big of a deal?
Hey guys, come along with me as I get a big neck tattoo. Here you'll just see a couple clips of me during the process with the stencil on and such. Yes, it's a cover-up. Yes, I'll talk about it more later on. I didn't film too much of the actual tattoo process itself because I wanted to let the artist do her thing, of course. Respect first, homies. But yeah, so here is one side done, nice and goopy bloody. Actually, it's a little bit less than halfway. We still got the other little things there. Here it is with one side fully done. Gorgeous, beautiful. Here is where we're putting on the other side of the stencil. Since it's nature-based, it's not completely the same, of course.
Whew, I am torn up, mommy. Oh my goodness. I will talk to you guys more about it tomorrow because I'm like dizzy. But girl, I am filled, mommy. Ooh, a skirt.
Walk in to get a little bit of blood flowing out of this tattoo. And yeah, it's a beautiful day. Good googly moogly.
Hey guys, so it is day 2 after getting my tattoo. I filmed a little bit yesterday, but I'm saving more of the talking for today because I'm definitely feeling a bit better. Yesterday I was super duper swollen, you know, really sore. I'm still pretty sore and swollen. Here is what it looks like now. I know it's a little bit hard to see, but you know, you can see it in pictures a little bit better. The swelling is gonna go down. So the why of why I got this tattoo. So before I got this, I went to a shop. I had one session of something right here. It was a really weird, gross, just weird visit. Events that followed after were really horrible. It was just really bad, really bad. And mentally, I couldn't handle having that be a part of me. I ultimately wanted to have this area tattooed. Unfortunately, when I first started to pursue it, it was just a really disgusting experience. And so I figured, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and search for an artist that is feminine and gentle and caring and nature oriented, because I would love to take the direction it was before, which was more creepy and dark, turn it into something beautiful and feminine and strong because of what I went through and who I am as a person. And I found this amazing artist. She was able to take it into a beautiful nature direction. I feel like this piece definitely fits my aesthetic and my brand, I guess, because I have my darker sleeve and then I have my more colorful sleeve. I feel like my tattoos are like a mixture of me, where I'm light and dark. I'm yin and yang. I'm girly pop and feminine, but I'm also very dark, and I do tie into my masculine. And I absolutely love the darker things in life, but also I'm a nature girly, so they all tie in together. The vibe of this shop is so beautiful. She's moving shops soon, so I'm excited to see the update, but it's like very nature oriented. At least her wall, she like put in so much effort into her decor and everything, and it's so welcoming and accepting, and she plays fun music, and she's so sweet and gentle, and I feel very comfortable with her, and that's so phenomenal. It was pretty funny though, because I think like the last hour she was letting like the, you know, music do its thing, and we were just going on the vibes of the playlist of whatever YouTube had to offer. And the last hour, it was literally like I don't know what it was called, but it was like either an album or a song, but it was 1 hour long plus, I guess, of like very mysterious, like babbling brooks and nature sounds and frogs and sheep and mystical forest ambiance. We kept laughing like periodically throughout it because it's like, it's just silence with some like vibes and some like nature, and then and like random stuff. And it was like, yes girl, we're gonna show up to the party with our ethereal nature vibe. Yes, that's what we bring to the table. And we just rolled with it, and it was fantastic. So my aftercare routine, when I first get a big tattoo, I will clean it when I get home, and then I'll let it dry overnight, and like I won't put anything on it. The next day, you know, wash it morning and night, and then throughout the day if you touch it a lot. But afterwards, then I put a thin layer of Aquaphor over the whole thing. I only do Aquaphor if it is a tattoo that's big and it moves around a lot and it needs to stretch, and also it's saturated in ink, so it needs that protection. If it's someone like here or on my arms or anything like that, I usually just do like a thick lotion. I can go ahead and put some products here of what I like to use. Here they are, la la la. I can also leave the product list down in the description below. I usually heal pretty well from tattoos, and when I first got the first session, I was healing really well, and it's healing good so far too. I think some of the times that I've had trouble with healing is actually with Sanoderm sometimes, because with this one here, actually the Sanoderm was around it, and then at the softer part of my arm, the Sanoderm was pulling, and I didn't really notice, and I took it off, and I had actually an infection from where the skin pulled from the Sanoderm, and I didn't notice because it was down here, and it was bad. So I'm not saying like don't use Sanoderm, but be careful, you know? Don't let it start to pull up off the tattoo after a few days, because if it does, take it off. Like, don't let it expose, and don't overlap them. You shouldn't have your tattoo here and then have Sanoderm halfway on it, because that edge is where problems can happen. I want you to bring water. I want you to have no coffee that day. I want you to eat a big, healthy, good meal beforehand and go into it knowing that it's gonna hurt. And I think it's so important to avoid old school tattoo artists. Avoid anybody who is an about fidget toys, about needing breaks, you know, like in the modern day, people should care about people, and the old mentality of tattoo artists, like old school, is disgusting and toxic, and I f***ing hate it. And I think that it's very unnecessary, because it's a form of art, it's a form of body expression, it's a career, and yes, there should be, you know, credentials and requirements to become a tattoo artist. However, those do not need to include abuse during apprenticeships, like being treated like not okay. No, I would love to become a tattoo artist, but unfortunately it's really rare to find an apprenticeship where you're not abused, and I will not put up for that, and neither should you or anybody. I want to share with you what I do when I'm at the point of needing a break or tapping out or something. You know, you're going through that excruciating pain point. So the easiest thing to do, that I naturally do at least, is when it's hours in and you're past the pain threshold of like you're getting to excruciating, you want to tap out. The easiest thing to do, like mentally for me, you know, naturally, is to tense up and be like, ow, 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 like I want it to be over, I want it to be over, in my mind, saying all that stuff, right? I can feel my body tense up, and it makes it more painful. I practice, when I'm at those peak points of pain, I actually practice being there in the moment and feeling the pain. Understanding that, yes, like these needles are going into my skin, dispersing the ink, I'm feeling it, feel it, let it happen. Vulnerably open yourself and let it happen. Relax your body and accept all of the pain that's coming to you. Because I feel like when you're more in tune with your mind and body during times of really, 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 really bad pain, it helps you understand it more, and it helps you accept it. Because if you mentally say, ow, 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 you tense up and you tend to not be able to handle it anymore. So one part of a Tool song, I mean many parts because I love Tool, but one part always sticks with me, like it has for so many years, and that is, pain is an illusion. If you use that in multiple ways in your life, whether it's mental, physical, spiritual, it is such an awesome way to harness your power and be able to have mind over matter. When you push yourself past the point of excruciating, at least for me, it is a spiritual feeling, because after being so vulnerable and letting that horrible pain happen, it's like your blood rushes out and you start to feel numb. And then it's almost like a state of bliss, like you're able to just let it happen. And I'm also really, really thankful, because my beautiful, amazing tattoo artist, she is the reason that I was able to channel that mentally. I've had a lot of tattoos in the past, and I've had like quite a few really nice tattoo artists, but none of them would I be able to mentally get to a vulnerable place of letting myself be completely open mentally and physically. And so I'm just very thankful that I found this artist. You know, it's like, it's not like I cried or I, you know, complained like a time where I had to show her that I was being vulnerable, but it's all mental. Like mentally, I felt vulnerable enough to let myself go and let the pain happen. So next time you're in a lot of pain, like with a tattoo or something major, practice that. Practice the art of acceptance. It's really fun. So anyway, I'm I'm really happy with how it turned out, you know, her being able to transform something that was there before that was like really traumatizing and crappy into something radical and like beautiful. I think the thing with tattoos is that like you always want more, so that's really fun. But yeah, like I said, I'm still really swollen, but I absolutely love the way that it frames my face and how it comes around back here. I just feel good. I feel like a kind of like that music. I feel like an ethereal light and dark nature goddess, and I'm here for it. Also, I want to talk to you guys more, so down in the comments below, I want you to tell me, what was your most painful tattoo experience? I want to hear it. And if you could get any tattoo right now, what would it be? Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you coming on this silly little journey with me. It's been a long time coming. The crap that happened to me happened like in December, and it's finally better, and I feel amazing. I also want to say, don't ever let anybody's opinions of what you do to your body and your life ever change what you truly want to do, because ever since I was a little girl, I always wanted to be my best self, and for me that is body modification. Simple as that, you know. There's so much more to it, but we can dig into that another time. Let me know if you want to see some more tattoo vlogs, because I will be getting some more, of course. And so to end it, ultimately, she is beauty, she is grace, she is a neck tattoo on your face. See ya.